You're watching the South Texas News Leader. This is 3 News, First Edition.
Security front and center this fall semester. We are live with our week-long series, Classroom Challenges. What parents can expect this year when it comes to protecting our little ones. Plus, getting weighed down by study materials. Just how much is your child stuffing in their backpacks? What medical experts recommend. And featuring your student as they head back to school. Their first day back pics. We want to see them. How you can join the fun here on First Edition. But first, meteorologist Carly Smith bringing us more rain. Carly?
Yes.
Yay.
But it will be isolated at least the first part of this week. There is a little bit of fog out near Hebronville. Visibility is about 2.5 miles out ahead of you. Otherwise, we are good to go on the visibility map. 77 degrees right now in Corpus Christi, 76 in Robstown, 73 in Alice as you're headed out the door. As far as rain goes, there's not much on radar this morning. We have seen a few showers up toward Matagorda Bay, but otherwise they're slim to come by. Heading into this afternoon, you may be dealing with an isolated storm as you're on your way home and as you head back to the bus stop. 95 degrees will be our high. Barbie, John Thomas.
Thank you, Carly. With school officially starting today for thousands of students across South Texas, safety remains front of mind for most of those parents. Yesterday, 3 News reporter Julissa Garza shared with us how Sinton, Ingleside, and Robstown ISDs are working to ensure their campuses are safe.
Yeah, in our special week-long series, Classroom Challenges, she continues with what security measures are in place with the CCISD. Julissa joins us live once again outside of the new Mary Carroll High School, where hundreds of kids are set to return this morning. Julissa, good morning to you.
Hey there, good morning. Well, as you mentioned in yesterday's series, we got to hear from 3 different districts who shared with us how technology and communication were going to be key in their safety protocols. Now, for the Corpus Christi ISD, West Oso, and St. Pius, they are also on that same page, but each in their own different way. Take a look.
Corpus Christi ISD. It's the largest district in the Coastal Bend, and they're making sure that every campus is safe and secure.
I'm sure everyone's seen the list that the governor put out. We are completely compliant with the list. In fact, most of the things that are listed on there we've already done.
Things like
single point entry, fencing around the entire perimeter, using vestibules.
Also, the doors being locked throughout the school day.
Members of my team will be doing walkthroughs of all the campuses. We'll be checking exterior doors. We'll also check the classroom doors for functionality.
Chief Warnke says the safety measures do not stop there.
On top of our cameras, firearm detection software, which will allow us to see someone with a firearm prior to them entering the building.
Warnke says thanks to previous bonds, they've been able to keep up with enhancing campuses.
The glass will stay in the pane, so if someone came in and tried to break through it or shoot through it, the glass doesn't go away. What that does is it buys us time.
His team making sure they train consistently and closely with local law enforcement.
In the event that we have a multi-agency response, we each know what the expectations are of the other person.
Schools like St. Pius don't have district police like CCISD, but they too work with the same agencies.
We also meet with CCPD every single year, and we do the drills. They come here in person, and we do a drill, and then we meet and we evaluate what we have in place, and we make it better every single year.
The school already has some measures in place, but St. Pius doesn't have bonds to help, so they rely on grants and fundraisers.
There's a Kennedy Foundation. We were fortunate this year to receive a large grant from them. We're going to be using that to up our security,
allowing them to add another layer of security.
One of the things we've added this year is we do have a security guard during our mass.
West Oso ISD also adding a similar layer of protection.
It sounds simple. It's not going to cost hardly any money. And it's called Parents on Patrol.
Superintendent Dr. Conrado Garcia says he wishes they could do more.
We're the poorest district in the city of Corpus Christi.
Because of this, Dr. Garcia says they were hoping for extra assistance.
I was under the impression that as a school superintendent, as a district, we were going to receive a lot of money from the state to work on doors, to work on windows, to work on other safety items that we could use in the school. So far, I haven't seen it, one penny come our way.
Without extra dollars, the district can only do so much.
I've had to be very creative to make all this work, but we will make it work, and we will be safe.
Aside from any obstacles, each one of these districts is doing what they can with the resources that they do have available. Now, we did reach out to Governor Abbott's office about this, and they did say the state will provide $105.5 million to support school safety and mental health initiatives. Some of that money will go directly to schools and some state agencies. Abbott's office did not specify how much funding will go to schools or which schools in the Coastal Bend area will receive that money. And I also checked in with the West Oso ISD superintendent yesterday afternoon to see if anything's changed, but still, they have yet to see any of that money. But Dr. Garcia, as you heard him say, he's making it work. He's doing what he can, has upgraded what he can, is just really trying to do everything in his power to make sure his staff and students are safe. Again, tomorrow, we have this series continue, but another angle on the learning gap. So be sure to tune in on First Edition tomorrow. Barbie, John Thomas.
We will.
I know that Dr. Garcia is doing everything that he can, you know, on his part. And as you mentioned during the package, was that, you know, those are the type of schools, like West Oso, are the type of schools that need the money the most.
Yes.
So,
Jalissa, thank you. We appreciate it.
Jalissa.
And to piggyback off of what she was saying right there, the CCISD police chief reiterated safety protocols to school board members yesterday, saying the district is compliant, meeting all the requirements established following the tragedy in Uvalde. However, during that meeting, board member John Longoria brought up a concern, telling Chief Warnke he noticed the self-closing gates at one local elementary campus were propped open. Longoria said while no students were on campus, it is a cautionary reminder to school staff and educators that they too have to do their part to enforce safety measures.
Propping doors is a thing of the past, especially in schools. There's just no room for human error.
And as Jalissa mentioned in her special report there, the CCISD just approved a policy requiring all doors, including classroom doors, remain closed and locked during the school day. Chief Warnke told school leaders if caught not following the policy, faculty or staff could face disciplinary action.
Keeping our students and staff safe remains a top priority at our state's capital. Yesterday, 2 House committees hosted a joint hearing on the topic. Lawmakers discussed how they can better detect and report threats made online and the need for mental health professionals and programs in the state.
A lot of times these mental health concerns don't show until years later. And so as you're saying, to that early detection, maybe there is a mental health concern, maybe there just needs to be some family education going on. But to identify those students, do some accurate assessment to see what's going on so we can put them on the right path, because if we don't do it at 5-year-old, we'll see it again when they're 25.
Lawmakers will use the information they gathered for a hearing to craft bills in the next legislative session. When it comes to school safety, we've heard a lot about clear backpacks, which some districts are requiring this year. But what about the weight of those backpacks? Health experts warn overstuffed bags can lead to serious back problems. The American Academy of Pediatrics say a child's backpack should weigh no more than 15% of their body weight. So far, a student that weighs 75 pounds, that means their bag should be no more than 11 pounds.
Kids need to have things to be able to do their schoolwork, but I think finding ways for them to be able to transport it back and forth where it has the least effect on their body will be the most beneficial.
To ease that burden, pack only the items your student needs that day. The best type of backpacks have a padded back and wide straps to distribute that pressure evenly.
If you're looking to fill those backpacks up, Texas Yes and Thomas J. Henry will be hosting a school supply drive this Thursday. That distribution event is part of the Texas Yes Box of Dreams program, which provides free and essential school supplies to Title I elementary students from kindergarten through 5th. It'll take place at Los Encinos Elementary School at 9:45 in the morning.
And congratulations are in order for 2 future pilots out of Flower Bluff High School.
Yeah, students Camden Corsmo and Henry Stanley just graduated from the elite U.S. Navy Summer Flight Academy. They completed an intensive 8-week program where they received an FAA private pilot's license and college credits.
Corsmo and Stanley were 2 of just 20 high-performing high school upperclassmen from throughout the U.S. selected for the program. Congratulations to them both. Now, with schools welcoming back the masses, we are asking to see those first day back to school pics. This morning, we are already showcasing some of them.
Yeah, okay. First up, Michaela Martinez. She's kicking off 2nd grade over at Toloso Midway with her stylish hair bows. I like them.
Up next, we have Jordan. This was Jordan's first day at IWA.
And then we have Annalie Maiden. Throughout the years growing up, look how young and how much she's matured over the latest venture. She'll be kicking off high school at the new Mary Carroll High. So she's a freshman. There you go.
Good luck to them, and we want to, of course, continue to see your first day back to school pics, and all you have to do is send a picture to the number on your screen, 361-855-6397. Be sure to send a brief description, including their name, grade, what school they're attending this year, and of course, what they are looking forward to the most. Whatever you'd like to share, we'll show them here on First Edition all week long. In case you missed it, one church's interpretation of the musical Hamilton is receiving some heat for being an unauthorized production. The church at the Door McAllen hosted performances of that hit Broadway show Friday and Saturday. Clips of it quickly spread all over social media.
The production included a set of costumes nearly identical to the copyrighted show, plus the original score with some religious references added. The church's pastor added they got the green light from Hamilton to put on the show. However, a spokesperson for the production told our sister station in Dallas they did no such thing. So it looks like some trouble for the Valley.
Following the performance, the pastor's sermon compared homosexuality to addiction and encouraged those struggling to seek guidance from God. Hamilton says they are reviewing the unauthorized changes to determine further action and added they stand for tolerance and inclusivity. It is hot.
Just how hot? Yeah, that's right. We're going to look at the records that are being broken that we're seeing over the years and even months, the new alarming stats that we should be paying close attention to.
Inside Texas Politics on 3 News Plus, available now on Roku and Fire TV.
Thomas J. Henry, real clients, real reviews. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust.
Summer's not over. There's still plenty of time for more fun in the sun at Kashada's $100,000 Fun in the Sun giveaway this Saturday. Hourly cash drawings start at 5. Then at 11, one lucky grand prize winner will take home a new Jeep Gladiator, a Can-Am motorcycle, and $6,500 in cash. Don't miss more fun in the sun and your chance to win big Saturday at Kashada, Louisiana's best bet.
Dragging doors or sticking windows? How about uneven sidewalks or a cracked driveway? These could all be signs you have foundation or concrete problems, but not to worry. Call the company you can trust, Baird Foundation Repair. We've been the foundation and concrete experts in South Texas for over 50 years. Our certified specialist will design a cost-effective plan to restore value to your most important investment, all backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Let Baird bring back some peace of mind. Don't put it off. Call us today.
It shouldn't take a lot of money to have great style. That's why over 15 years ago, I partnered with Rooms to Go to bring you beautiful, quality furniture. At Cindy Crawford Home, we take pride in bringing you a great selection of comfortable fabrics, rich leathers, and classic designs, all at prices you'll love. So take home style, take home value, take home Cindy Crawford Home, exclusively at Rooms to Go.
Take me home. Thomas J. Henry, available 24/7, nights and weekends.
The 7-day weather forecast is sponsored by NEC Co-op Energy.
6:43 on the clock here in our studios. Good day to you. Summer vacation may be coming to an end for most of us, but the cruel season itself continues to affect Americans coast to coast. This extreme weather is, yes, relentless, and this morning we are learning just how historic it has been so far.
New data from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration shows that last month the lower 48 states reached 76.4 degrees. That is 2.8 degrees higher than average, making last month the third warmest on record in the U.S. Only July 2012 and July 1936 were warmer.
These 3, 4, 5 day stints that we go through can wear people down, can really do a job on their reserves.
Yeah, back here in Texas, last month was the warmest on record in our state, with temperatures topping 110 degrees. Ooh. Yeah, remember August, typically the hottest month.
It is hot.
Of the year.
That's why I just welcomed that little rain that we got. Ooh, that was just refreshing.
Exactly. We're looking ahead to the week ahead, and our temperatures are really actually about normal, if not a little bit below normal. So you will see temperatures in the 90s. We'll have lows in the 70s. 95 degrees is our high today. The average high is 96. This is the hottest time of the year. It's when we see our warmest average high temperature, and we'll be there likely tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like the hottest day of the week. We see our temperatures drop a little bit as we head into the second half of the week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Here's why. Watch this graphic. Rainfall chances are going up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Now, these are still very low chances. It's on the bottom half of scattered, and scattered is still a very hit or miss kind of forecast. Someone may get a lot of rain while almost your neighbor across the street could end up with no rain. That's how it tends to happen. So rainfall accumulation forecast, you could see most of the rain is going to be along the Gulf Coast of the southeast, not of the Gulf Coast here in Texas. We do have a chance of rain, and finally the Lone Star State has a chance of rain. We've been in the dry slot of this high pressure, and we're going to see a little bit of the drier and hotter air head into Texas and South Texas as we head into Wednesday. Our heat index will be nearing 110. That is heat advisory level. So heat advisory not out of the question on Wednesday. And then as we head into Thursday, scattered storms are going to be possible as an area of low pressure approaches the Gulf Coast from the Gulf of Mexico. This is going to increase our moisture, increase our chance for storms, and we'll continue to see this low impacting our weather through Friday and potentially even into Saturday. Right now, though, just some cloud coverage trying to build, not much in the way of rain. 77 degrees now at 646 here in Corpus Christi. Our wind is calm, and it feels like it's 78 degrees out there, so it's pretty muggy. Today, isolated showers are still out there. There's a potential. We'll see a heat index around 107. Your high today, 95 degrees. Winds may gust up to 23 miles per hour this afternoon. Sunset at 6:57. Our sunrise is at 6:57. I was like, that doesn't sound right. 8:13 is your sunset, and we have a low tonight around 77 degrees. Wind out of the southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. There is a full moon on Thursday, so it will be 100% full at 8:36. It is the last 2022 supermoon, and we've had four. This will be the fourth in a row. August full moon is nicknamed the Sturgeon Moon, and there it is. And we will see the moon rise at 8:25 and the moon set at 7:27 a.m. Taking a look at your day planner, we'll see those temperatures heating up this afternoon, 94 degrees by 3 p.m. So heading home from school, it will be a hot one, but nothing we haven't been used to all summer long. There'll be a little bit more sunshine as those isolated showers push inland into the afternoon. We have calm conditions heading out the door right now, though. In your 7-day forecast, isolated storms possible today and even tomorrow. It will be a little hotter on your Wednesday. We see our improved rain chances heading into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Barbie, John Thomas.
Thank you so much, Carly. Over the past few months, a cloud has hung over the Nueces County Medical Examiner's office as they have seen their chief medical examiner and chief deputy arrested. This morning, we are getting a fresh look at the new chief medical examiner tasked with turning things around.
Obviously, there have been some doubt for the quality of work that this office has put out, and so that is one of my top priorities is to ensure that from the day I started that we are putting out quality work products.
Although the department is being rebuilt, Dr. Timothy Fagan feels that he has a great staff who are working to ensure his office stays out of the headlines for the wrong reasons. Part of the reason Fagan accepted this job was due to his ties to Corpus Christi. His father graduated from Ray High and attended Del Mar College.
Nueces County Judge Barbara Canales says the county is facing at least $1 million in budget challenges. That discovery came during the commissioner's budget workshop session yesterday. Most of that money is going toward pay increases for employees as well as the sheriff's office.
When you add all these together, These are the challenges that exist right now. And then there's some other ones that we'll be talking about. But these cannot change.
A lot of questions, a lot of concerns over some of the increased requests and things like that, but it'll be a lengthy process. We'll get through it, and we'll do what we can to get the best budget possible.
Budget talks are expected to continue for the next week or so. Early next month, the final budget should be approved.
South Texas high school football players took some time off from two-a-days to help fight hunger. Coaches and players are joining the Coastal Bend Food Bank for the Peanut Butter Bowl. Our high schools are joining other South and Central Texas teams, taking part in 30 games designated as Peanut Butter Bowls, dedicated to fighting food insecurity.
We're a small community of veterans. We're the new school. We've only been around 7 years. But I think when things like this happen and athletics is allowed to lead the way to support the community, I think that everybody shows up and they show up in droves, not just the veterans community, but the Coastal Bend and the Corpus community. So we're excited to see everybody in Corpus come out, and we're going to try to raise as much as Ray and Flower Bluff or more.
Best of luck to all of those competing this year. For a lot of parents, back to school means back to packing lunches for your kids.
Yeah, it's another daily task, but keep in mind those meals can have an impact on your child's ability to concentrate during class hours. So remember, lunches do not have to be elaborate. Simple things such as whole wheat crackers, deli meat, low-fat cheese, and yogurts, hard-boiled eggs, hummus, mixed nuts, and bite-sized fruits and veggies work just fine.
You want to make sure you're getting all the different food groups in a lunch, so packing fruits, vegetables, protein, grains, and dairy. A lot of times we're just packing like a sandwich and chips or something like that.
To save even more time, keep leftovers from dinner and pack that for their following day lunch. Meal prep can also help save time throughout the week. Senator Ted Cruz in town, school zone safety reminders, and a back-to-school supply drive.
Yeah, it's all coming up in your 3 News to Go. But speaking of meals and meal prep, our first lunch menus for the CCISD. Yes, that's right, they debut today for elementary students. Take a look at your screen right now. Nachos with chili and cheese, an easy jam or sandwich, yogurt, pinto beans, romaine lettuce, and some dressing to top it all off.
For middle and high school, spicy chicken with Asian rice bowl, easy jammer sandwich, baked seasoned potato wedges, mixed veggies, and some cucumbers and grape tomato with ranch. Ooh, that sounds good.
With the best service, quality, and prices, Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. To help you remember, I made this cheer. V value. A, awesome value. L, lots of value. U.
For a limited time, get free kids glasses and eye exam only at Stanton Optical. Walk-ins welcome.
Community Action of South Texas has now opened a new health center in Sinton, offering pediatric care and counseling services. Call 364-4486 or come by and meet our friendly staff and experienced provider, certified in pediatrics.
Drain problems, one of the bigger pains for any homeowner to deal with. I am Bobby Jenkins. With clogged or slow drains, you may not know where or what the problem is. Is it just below the sink or 10 feet down the line? Is it caused by grease, hair, a toy, or even roots in your main sewer? With ABC's $99 drain cleaning, it doesn't matter. Our licensed drain experts will find it and remove it. Simple and for one flat price. The process is designed for your convenience. One price, one call. Call ABC today.
If you're on Medicare and have diabetes, cardiovascular disorder, or heart disease, WellMed accepts a Medicare Advantage plan you can enroll in all year. To learn more about WellMed, call or go to wellmedhealthcare.com.
When it comes to personal injury attorneys, results speak volumes. If you've been injured, you know who to call. Thomas J. Henry, available 24/7, nights and weekends.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $400 at LensCrafters, over $200 at Walmart, and over $150 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
Good morning, welcome back to 3 News First Edition. It is 6:54. Now, before you head out the door today, here are 3 stories we are working on in our 3 News to Go. Senator Ted Cruz will be in town today to tour the port of Corpus Christi. He is set to talk about the needs of the port and the South Texas community, as well as his work protecting our coast. Our KIII team will be there. We will be bringing you coverage from that visit.
And then summer coming to an end for most students with the CCISD, and that means a reminder for you when you're out driving today, especially today. Be sure to watch out for those kids walking to and from school. Law enforcement will be out, making sure that all drivers are driving the proper speed limit and staying off their phones. If not, you do face a very big fine or ticket, so don't do it. Take time and stay alert and make sure students get to class safely this year.
Now, if you are heading back to school this week and in need of supplies, we have you covered. State Representative Abel Herrero is hosting a school supply giveaway this Wednesday at the Richard M. Borger Fairgrounds. From 4 to 6, there will be free supplies and backpacks. This is a drive-through event, and keep in mind, children must be present with their parents. After the break, our very own Carly will have a final check of your forecast.
And I get to see your back-to-school pic when you were like a wee baby.
Well, I found the best I could for y'all.
Mine's a classic throwback.
I did what I could.
I had the best haircut of anybody.
Thomas J. Henry. Real clients, real reviews. Thomas J. Henry. The name you know, the firm you trust.
Clark Optical offers the best prices and service in eyewear. Choose from many styles, including Versace, Gucci, Oakley, Ray-Ban, Costa Del Mar, and Wiley X. Clark Optical will help you find the perfect pair of eyeglasses to fit your prescription with a 1-year warranty on all frames and lenses. If you need protection, Clark Optical has industrial and safety eyewear. For your convenience, we now have in-house optometrist Dr. Robert Gates, so schedule your appointment today. Clark Optical, your clear choice for eyewear since 1993.
Summer savings are here at Sutherland's. This week at your local Sutherland's, get an Intex Gray Wood Prism Pool for only $4.49. Grab a 1-gallon liquid pool chlorinizer for only $3.79. Keep the pool clean with an Intex Deluxe Maintenance Kit for only $39.99 and a Type A pool filter for only $3.99. Plus, get professional strength muriatic acid for only $5.99. Find these great savings and more while supplies last. This week only at Sutherland's.
It's more important than ever to work with an honest, experienced agent who offers options that benefit you. In Corpus Christi, you need to talk with David Garcia. Go to davidsellshomes.com. Make your next move both safe and smart.
Staff, resources, and safety. Challenges for this school year.
We had to fully fund school safety.
And this hasn't been fully funded.
No, ma'am.
Classroom Challenges, a 3 News original. Tomorrow on First Edition. Introducing 3 News Plus, now on Roku and Fire TV. Watch our local newscast live or on your schedule. Plus, see local programs and specials on demand. 3 News Plus, streaming now on Roku and Fire TV. Closed captioning of 3 News is brought to you by KIII TV and sponsored by Herman & Herman, always putting you first.
Welcome back to First Edition, and for all you students, welcome back to class.
Oh my goodness, look at those, but look at the hair,
I'm on
John
the right.
Thomas.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm on the left.
That was my last day of kinder. That's the best I could find. Back then, we were talking about it. You know, our parents didn't take first day of school pics.
That's 4th grade for me.
Look at you with that hair.
Is that your mom?
Yeah, that's my mom.
And your brother.
And your brother.
And my brother, yes. And my mom was a teacher, and this is her first day of school without going to school.
Oh, I got it.
She retired.
Ever. Yep.
Congrats
She retired
to your
last year.
Aw,
so
congratulations.
And then Jill Lissa, look how cute. She looks the same, and plenty of attitude to boot there.
I love it. I love it. So fierce.
I have braces in that picture, by the way. That phone number on your screen, that's how you can send us your kids' back-to-school pics. Of course, Barbie and I and Carly were talking, back in the day, this wasn't a thing for us. We didn't have back-to-school first-day pics.
That's the best I could find. I said, I'll find whatever I could.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Developing film was not fun.
No, it wasn't.
And the wait for a week,
I know,
you'd
it's
forget.
so instant now. It's like, oh, pop a picture.
Exactly.
You have
Appreciate that
post
phone.
it.
I remember
Send it.
when Polaroids came out, my mom was so excited.
Yeah,
she
that's
was following us
like a
everywhere with a
Polaroid
Polaroid.
picture.
Yeah. They still have some. But right now on our lakes cam, it's 6:59. The sun is just beginning to come up. We do have some cloud coverage out there this morning. Overall, very low chance of rain, but we may see a spotty shower, especially as the sea breeze kicks in. And for recess, that's the positive thing. We have your recess forecast with some art featured by Isabella. Gorgeous art there. I love the flower and some sunshine also. 90 degrees. We're hoping for some rain though. That'll come at the end of the week.
Those are some good picks.
Yes,
You have some
so
good
good.
artists out here in South
Yes.
Texas.
You can send your kids' picks to myself, Carly Smith WX.
I love it. Thank you so much for watching.